much to the left. Anyway, I'm about to check out some non-amazing Lucas. This dude's a loser, right? He has this problem with anyone who's doing better than him, especially if you're black, right? He has a huge beef with you. He's going to just say a bunch of stupid, made-up stuff. It's going to come from a place of hate. This dude was trying to roast the black conservative perspective for like forever. He ain't never roast him because he trash. He's not good at anything in life. Nobody likes him. His mom don't like him. The girl don't like him. Nobody likes him. That's probably why he act like that. But anyway, I digress. Let's check out what he has to say about Candace Owens. Apparently, he has a huge beef with Candace. I don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe she looks like the girls that reject him. I don't know. It's really weird, but let's get straight into it. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe if you haven't. Watch my other videos.
I mean, she's not wrong. Oh my goodness. So there is a clip that has gone viral.
He's still doing that. And he wearing the same shirt too for the last 5 years. This is crazy.
Thanks to Candace Owens, all right? It's a clip of her show in which she's talking about the sacred cow. And we all know what the sacred cow.
Even if you agree with her, you still got to disrespect her?
Cow is. It starts with the H and ends with the T. That is correct. The Holocaust. That is correct. The sacred cow. You don't touch it. You don't talk about it. You don't have any questions. You don't touch it at all. It is what it is.
This video is for educational purposes, guys, by the way. This is for educational purposes.
Is whatever they say goes. Simple as that. Candace Owens, all right, has come out and said, you know what? That the Holocaust is not really that sacred. As a matter of fact, it's not the great evil that people claim it is, right? The great evil, it's the great evil.
Man,
that's not true. Factually and statistically.
This case is Germany, Nazi, Hitler, the greatest evil that's ever happened on Earth, even though factually and statistically it is not.
Then she goes on to question some of the experiments that were done, talking about, hey, you know what? Why are they cutting people in half? Okay, it doesn't make sense. It's just so time consuming. You're going to tell me you're going to cut someone in half and then sew them back together again? Like, why do that? That's a waste of time.
Candace, come on. That's the difference. They experimented on twins. I mean, some of the stories, by the way, sound completely absurd. I feel like the idea that they just like cut a human up and then sew them back together. Why would you do that? Literally, even if you're the most evil person in the world, that's a tremendous waste of time and supplies.
It does sound crazy.
I love it. I'm not going to lie.
I do think that people do some of the craziest things for no damn reason, especially throughout history. Like, why do that at all? Why? I don't want to go into detail because it's already crazy already with the subject. Once again, this video is for educational purposes. But yeah, there's a lot that don't make sense about that at all, right? But I don't doubt anything these days. People are crazy.
I'm loving every second of this. Loving every freaking second of this. Okay? Because I want you to understand, all these conservative Jews, the Ben Shapiro, were they the ones that were upset when she was talking about police brutality as a myth? It doesn't exist.
Wait. Once again, I have no hate or disdain for anyone. No person, no type of person. That's crazy. We going there.
Were they upset when she actually, matter of fact, the conservative Jews, Ben Shapiro, they funded her faux documentary on George Floyd. They funded anti-Black hatred. They funded, that is called racism, okay? Group effort to attack.
There we go. That was an amazing documentary, actually. Actually, now I think about it, all her documentaries was fire. And it wasn't racist. I don't know how you could just, you said your own opinion. It's racist. That sounds stupid. So dumb as hell, fam. This dude been hating on Candace for a long time. Even when he agrees, he's still coming out the side of his neck.
A single group of people, Black Americans. They funded that propagandist piece of drivel.
There
All
wasn't
right.
propagandists.
They want to turn around and clutch their pearls. They want to turn around and call her an anti-Semite. Anti-Semite! I'm sorry. That's not working here. I'm sorry. It's not working here. I mean, I despise her with a passion, okay, due to the litany of stuff she said, okay, just her two-facedness. And I warned people about this a long time ago. I was like, listen, I can see the writing on the wall. I've talked to her on several accounts personally. I'm a pretty good judge of character. And she's...
I don't believe him, bro. He keeps saying that. He tries to make it his business to always say that.
She's a POS. Nevertheless, Ben Shapiro didn't mind when she was spewing all this anti-Black hatred. PragerU, another conservative Jew, didn't mind when they were paying her to spew all this Black hatred. Oh, BLM, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
now, all of a sudden, she turns the reticle on them. Now, all of a sudden, well, you're fired. Now, I don't know what happened to her. What happened to her? All the comments of the conservative Jews. Oh, what happened to her? Oh, my God. I missed her, and she's talking about the vaccine. I don't know.
This sounds like he's trying to use her as like a vessel of hate. He wants to use her to attack a certain group of people, right? And Candace is not doing that. That's how you can tell he's not a actual Candace fan. She's not doing that. She's not doing that at all. It's crazy.
That happened. They always do that, right? That's what I'm talking about. They always do that when you do not tap and dance, when you do not follow their script. The moment you go off of their script, then they feign ignorance. I don't know what happened to her. She just, the same thing. When I called them out on their hypocrisy, right? I'm like, yo, this isn't conservatism. This is anti-Black racism. That's what it is. What happened?
Lucas turned into a nut bag. That's what happened. Look at him. Yeah, that looked like somebody that's in the right state of mind. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but you don't look healthy.
What happened to you? What happened? What, like, you went lefty? Because the fact that they associate you calling out anti-Black racism, which is what they are very much promoting on the Republican Party, that makes you a lefty. Crazy flex.
My bad. I don't want to keep pausing it, but nobody's saying that about Candace Owens. They're saying that about you. They're saying that about you. You woke as hell. You was extreme on one side. Now you extreme on the other side. They saying that about you.
I don't think you get to cry. All that time of crying and whining and no, you didn't shed not one tear when you were employing this wicked witch to spew and disseminate hatred, lies, and propaganda against Black Americans. You
shut your sensitive ass up because she said her opinion. And she's a witch, then you a bitch. My bad. But no. F that apologies. You are what I said you are. As a fact. In case you didn't know, it's Garfield season in full effect. It's Garfield season in full effect, in case you guys haven't met Garfield. He's mad.
You're not giving me a chance.
I can't really control what he said. Oh, yeah. Garfield gang out here, man.
Didn't have any problem, okay? Any problem. Now, all of a sudden, she's attacking. Actually, matter of fact, she's truthful in this. I hate to say it, but she is factually truthful. That the Holocaust isn't the great evil, okay? The great evil was, in fact, chattel slavery here in the United States, to which we are still suffering from. There are no Jews going through a Holocaust right now. It's not happening, okay? Matter of fact.
This Blacks going through slavery right now? This nigga's crazy. Niggas is having a victim Olympics. That's insane. I hate to sound cliche. Hate to sound cliche. But I believe in pulling yourself up by the bootstraps. No excuses, finding a way, working hard, coming up with solutions. It happened to us 5,000 years ago, 200 years ago. I don't give a damn about this. So about some damn slavery. I don't care about none of that. And I've looked into my history, apparently. It's pretty damn interesting. I'm talking like movie level shit. Crazy. Come from a long line of fighters. Nah, seriously, like they were just scrapping out here in these streets. It's weird. You ever seen that movie Django? And then they had dudes that were just fighting, like they're scrapping. That was explains a lot. But also, outside of that interesting fact, I don't care. Care about no damn slavery. Give a damn. This straight up victim Olympics. Who had it worse? I had it so bad, you need to take care of my entire race for the rest of my life. Nigga, how about you just live your life, Lucas? That's cool. You already are winning in life. No matter how much of a loser you are, you build up some notoriety. You destroy like 75% of it, but you got some fans, whatever. Right? You get to come on here and talk crap for a living. You do a horrible job at it, but you still do it. You still do it. You try. Bless your heart. Maybe you should change that hat, though. It's dusty. That chain is done, bro. It's done. And it's disrespectful, but it's also done. What you hiding? You see, I'm on here all rugged. I ain't afraid to show how I look. Wow, what you hiding underneath that dusty ass, disgusting hat? Actually about to disintegrate, nigga. You say one more bad joke, it's just it's gonna fly off. And then we're gonna see the comb over. You're gonna see the George can't stand you that you sporting underneath that. And then you're gonna have to just deal with yourself. Like we had to deal with you this entire time.
Some are arguing that they are the ones that are creating one right now in Gaza. But that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is that that's not the great evil. The great evil is actually chattel slavery that happened to Black Americans. That's the great evil. They want to talk about their millions lost. We have doubled, since tripled the loss of lives. So you can miss me with that nonsense, but I find it funny how they make these certain themes, right? There's certain themes in the history books, certain things, certain terms that they coined, the great evil. Can you imagine like the audacity to call something a great evil when by any stretch of imagination here in this country, it doesn't even compare? Doesn't even compare at all. What was happening to Black Americans?
I'm so this nigga's crazy. It finally hit me. I thought this was an act. This nigga is delusional. Holy shit. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Nothing compares to my pain that I didn't go through. Nigga, you wasn't even there. Oh man. Let me guess. I'm not Black enough now. Oh, that's crazy. I give a fuck about slavery, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I just don't. I don't really care. I don't care. It does nothing for me to sit here thinking about something that happened when I wasn't even there, nigga. Just I wasn't. And slavery happened in multiple different places at multiple different times. Slavery is in the Bible. Nigga, what is we talking about? Nigga, what? That's nuts.
What happened to Jewish people night and day.
That was just funny to me.
What happened to them was vicious and horrible. But what happened to us and what's continuing and still happening to us, what they are actually responsible for, I want you to be clear. They are responsible for what is happening to us here in this country. As far as when you look at the media, when you look at the outlets that promote.
Hey, if you watch me on YouTube, hit the like button. If you watch me on Twitch live right now, I don't know. Say what's up. Hit the follow button.
This anti-black image, they are the ones behind that. They're the ones behind that. So it seems they used all the evil that was done to them during the Holocaust and whatnot, and they were taking notes so they can employ it and utilize it against Black Americans. And I think that's an ultimate wicked. Okay, I understand hurt people. I get that. But we haven't done anything to y'all. Not a damn thing.
So who hurt you? He proving my point that a girl that looked like Candace Owens, because she's fine, she like turned him down and he like lost his mind. I was just like, I hate everything. Like, and just been out here doing this.
We were actually helping you all escape during the Holocaust. We've been allies since you all got here. And we see how that's turned out for us. So I just want to be clear. I have no qualms about what she's saying. And to put the cherry on top of the sundae, as a matter of fact, she used the same principle, the same tactic, the same Jedi magic that they taught her all these years. And she's now using it against them. Remember when Candace Owens would say, you know what? Black people own slaves, right? Black people own slaves, okay? Slavery was everywhere. It was happening everywhere. Now, when we say, hey, you're trying to dilute the impact that slavery had here on Black Americans, you're trying to undermine the significance and the actual cruelty that happened here. And when they say, no, that's not what we're saying. We're just saying everyone's a slave. We're just stating facts. Now, she used that same Jedi mind trick that they gave her, that they trained her to use against Black people. Now she's using it against them.
It's funny how the person that always claims racism is usually the most racist mother effer I've ever heard. They trained. They trained her that this is what she's going to do. She don't have no brain of her own at all. She can't think for herself. Why would you say that? Why would you think that? This nigga is crazy. This dude he's straight up delusional, bro. Like I'm fully convinced this nigga's crazy. He's just like in his apartment, pent up, just losing his shit, right? Just lifting his weights, picking things up and putting them down, and then getting on video and saying the dumbest thing in the world. And also live streaming and running from a second debate from me. People keep asking, why won't you debate him again? This nigga blocked me everywhere. Like I tried to call in and then they block me, and then he tells like the panel to not say nothing, and then they sit there in silence for 5 minutes. It's the weirdest thing in the world.
By saying, hey, matter of fact, the Jews weren't really, it was bad what happened to them, but there's a greater problem what happened, and that was to the German people after the war.
And part of that learning process for me when I started looking into it was coming across a huge fact that we ethnically, the Allies, ethnically cleansed 12 million Germans.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Now,
I hate that he uses that because Anthony Mackie is my guy. That's my guy. That's one of my favorite actors. My brother makes fun of me all the time because it's a few actors that I don't care what they in. I'm watching that shit. He one of those guys. I fucks with Anthony Mackie. I rocks with him. I hate that he uses him for that clip. I don't like it. I don't like it because I'm a fan of Anthony Mackie. He a real mother effer. Watch some of his interviews. He says some of the realest stuff, bro. Like he ain't woke, he ain't with none of this bull crap. They try to cancel him because he didn't want to take no damn picture. Nobody.
I think that is delicious. Absolutely freaking delicious. Okay. Because the same thing that Matt Walsh, that clown, wants to say about the Barbary slave trade. Oh, white people were actually slaves. Okay. There was horrible.
Yep. Papa Doc. He was Papa Doc in 8 Mile. My man didn't have no bars at the end. He was like, I'm like, Pop, you didn't spend this whole movie being the best. You could have tried some. Oh, yeah. Your hairline crooked. Your hairline crooked. You ain't got no edges. What, in my mind, I'm hearing that damn beat from the 8 Man. I can't take that serious. But yeah, fam, he could have did a verse. But yes, he was Papa Doc. He was in mad stuff. He was in mad stuff, man.
Things that happen to white people. Okay, great, awesome. Now she's using all the Jedi mind tricks you gave her. You trained her to use against black people. She's now using on Jewish people and really picking them apart, saying that, hey, y'all want to talk about how horrible the Holocaust was, but nobody wants to talk about what happened after and how the German people were actually victims. Woo! They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. And then you have a fool like Dennis Prager, that anti-black racist, talking about, well, the reason why we're different from black people is we're not victims.
Whoa.
What values and principles helped Jews pretty much own Hollywood, do well in business, do well in life?
Oh, I'll tell you, I have the answer for it. Yeah. They didn't see themselves as victims. It is the most paralyzing thing in black life, what the left is doing to blacks.
What? Can you imagine Prager, okay, this anti-black racist conservative Jew talking about we don't remain victims, and that's why we different from black people.
Though, actually, he was speaking on how pretty much the left has convinced black people that they are victims and that they need the left, especially within the Democratic Party. Oh yeah, I didn't really hear nothing he said that was wrong. Actually, if you think about it in like a logical way. Think about this. You got the president getting on a black radio station, right? I should have did this for black radio station, right? Woke ass Charlemagne, and saying straight to his face, you not black if you don't vote for me. Shorty, what was the other girl that pulled out some damn hot sauce out her damn purse? You don't keep no hot sauce in your purse. You're lying. You're lying. But yeah, they do like a lot of these weird strategies to market towards the black community to make them dependent, or at least think that they are dependent on Democrats. That's just facts. You look at the BET Awards. Come on, we gotta get together so he doesn't win. They paint Trump as like he's the ultimate villain. Like this nigga's the Wizard of Oz. He behind there just pressing buttons and shit behind the whole curtain. Like, no, it's not like that. But they will present it as such so they can get off that agenda. I don't see the problem with what was said. This nigga is bugging.
They have grown so accustomed to farting and having everyone say, delicious. Please, might I have some more. Okay. They got Netanyahu freaking strangling Trump. Okay. He may be slapping Biden, but he is strangling Trump. They've gotten so accustomed to everyone saying, okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But when it comes to slavery, they want to constantly ask questions. They want to employ people to ask questions because questions aren't racist. I'm just asking questions, right? Well, I mean, how many slaves were there actually? I mean, how many white people actually did have slaves? I mean, when did slavery actually, begin? I mean, who actually brought it up? Was it the Africans who were doing it? All those questions. But when it comes to their beloved Holocaust, nobody can ask questions. Because if you ask questions, that is anti-Semitism. Even thinking about anything other than the narrative they've given you is anti-Semitism. So I think she's doing an absolutely fantastic job with her cooning training that she received and using it against them. She's just simply asking the same questions that they allowed her and employed her and promoted.
Yo, he's bugged out. Hit the like button, guys. Look how mad he's so upset. This got nothing to do with like Candace personally. Nothing to do with whatever he talking about. There's some just weird psychological thing he got going on with himself. This nigga is a hateful loser. That nigga need a life. He need to go outside for a little bit. Go hang out. Go make a friend. This nigga need a hug. Nah, he need Jesus. How about that? He need Jesus. That's what he need. He need to look to the Lord.
Her to do a black history. Now they do it. She's doing it of their history, and they don't happen to like it. Oh, you don't happen to like it? You don't happen to like it. Well, maybe that should be a lesson to all you as far as conservative Jews who employ these Sambos who speak as far as negatively and disparagingly about black Americans, okay? Maybe that should be a lesson to you for you absolutely hiring anti-black racists. Maybe that should be a lesson to you, okay? Because I see you want to label her anti-Semite and everything else, but I haven't yet to hear anyone call her
Is this like, because they never gave you a job, nigga? Like, what's wrong with you? You are bitter, just nasty. Let's play that. I'm mad we ain't played a nasty song yet. Nigga, we should have played that like 50 times. This nigga is nasty as ever.
Yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
That nigga is nasty as hell.
a liar. Okay, I have yet to hear anyone call her a liar, so I want you to think about that. Anyways, guys, that's a video. There is no either or. Okay, there is.
Anyways, guys. Oh my goodness. Listen, Pepper, I'm coming in here with the Cat Williams impersonation from 2000s, and I'm gonna just ride this out for the rest of my YouTube career, Pepper. Like, I'm sick of this nigga. I'll roast him for you guys. This nigga's a loser.
There's no either or. I don't want to hear any anti-Semitism or anti-Semitic, because if you look into the word, I'm going to get into that. Okay, I don't want to hear any of that, because you allow one thing, but then don't allow another. No, that hypocrisy is going to end, and I'm glad she's doing this. I don't like her, but I'm glad she's using her coon tactics.
What needs to end is you wearing that hat, nigga. Throw it away. Look how dusty it is. Like, well, he dusty in general. And then Luke is getting old. Me too. I don't think I'm facially wearing it though. Right? That I'm talking about me personally. I'm saying I don't think I'm facially wearing it though. But I am getting old, nigga. I'm getting older than the mother effer. Against
the actual enemy. Okay? Good. Attack Ben Shapiro. 100%. Not physically, but verbally call them.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't rock with Daily Wire or Ben Shapiro, not for none of the woke reasons he's given, but just because they don't really stand for the truth.
Out on their hypocrisy, on their nonsense. Anyways, if you happen to disagree, you know where to find me. Friday through Sunday, Disagreement Day. Call in, we'll talk it out. Hope you guys.
No, that's not true. That's not true, Lucas. I call in, you run behind security guards. Then you call out another YouTuber to a boxing match, and then when they supplied everything that you asked for, you ran away like a biatch. Because that's what Lucas do. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video. Also, check out my previous videos. Knowing me, I probably put out like 3 today alone on this channel. There you go. Check out my other channel and check me on my live stream. Follow me on Twitch. I'm about to start doing some exclusive streams on Twitch pretty soon. Gotta build that up, step my game up on these streets. But yeah, Lucas is disgusting. Nasty ass. Bless his heart.